I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Stand up. Come on, people. What's wrong with this place? Here in Chicago and other cities, we as blacks have stepped away from our race. Why do we continuously face the things that we face? What happened to the bond and love we had back when we were enslaved? What was the purpose for all those before us that went to their graves for our behalf? Some for the right to vote. Some for the right to sit anywhere on the bus. Some for the right for us to be able to learn how to read and write. Some even being hung day and night. All these victims being shot day and night. Come on, y'all. That ain't right. What's with all this senseless killing? Is this what we've grown to, gangs and drug dealing? Can any of those gang members tell me how the families of these victims are feeling? Ooh. I think not. How would they react if it was their child who got shot? Not only that, where's our so-called leaders of this generation at? We're still living in the past. Every Black History Month with Dr. Martin Luther King to have a dream speech. I'm sorry. That era is over. It's time to focus on these streets. Now sit back, relax, because now I'm about to preach. You got families all over laying their loved ones to rest while these gang members are beating across their chests, throwing up pitchforks or laying down a five. If you young punks keep this up, who'll be left to survive? If this is how it's going to be for the rest of our lives, I'd rather for us to go back to being slaves so the white man can tell us what to do. Oops. Did I say something to offend you? At least then we would all unite. Because as long as we were enslaved, we had a reason to fight. Now, we're fighting for no reason at all over unowned land. Newsflash, that belong to some white man. Don't y'all understand? This is the reason why they did away with the Ku Klux Klan. They're no longer wearing sheets in the public's eye. But they got smart and traded their sheets for a shirt and tie. And hid. Because we're doing the job that they once did. We're freely killing each other's kids. Nobody's willing to lay their differences aside to focus on the truth. We're committing genocide. Man. It brings tears to my eyes to think this thought. Black people, wake up. Remember what you were taught. We are a spiritual culture and somehow strayed away from God and develop hatred in our hearts. It's time that we get back involved. That's the only way the problem of this new generation can be solved. All the black leaders of the last generation stopped believing. Now the only time you see these punks is for political reasons. Yes, I said, let's keep it real. If you politicians spend more time in the black communities, how many lives do you think you're going to stop from being killed? Every time, whoo, Jesus. If you politicians spent more time in the black community, how many lives do you think you're going to stop from being killed? Every child growing up has somebody they want to imitate. While you busy trying to campaign, these youngsters take the game. You come back, but then it's too late. GD is their daddy, and Tech 9 is their mate. So when this happens, how do we get them back? I told you, I'll tell you. Sit back, relax. See, the church is the key. All across the nation, these churches need to band together. Go into these neighborhoods with these gangster disciples, vice lords, Crips, Bloods, Latin Kings, or whatever other gang that falls up under the act, and tell them we're God's disciples. Only Jesus is Lord. And we have come to take our communities back. We will not be afraid. I'm sorry. We will not. We have come to take our communities back. And we will not be afraid of the way you position your hats. Because God says in Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me in judgment thou shalt condemn. So we will not be afraid. Here in Chicago, all these young victims are the last to go to their graves due to gang violence and cowardly acts, because we're no longer sitting back. Ooh, Jesus. Hallelujah. Whoo, that Holy Spirit, y'all. Hallelujah. We're no longer sitting back and watch you young punks mess what lives you got left up, because we formed our own game, the church game, and we have come to stand up against you. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Black people, stop being afraid to take back what's already ours. Now that piece was dedicated to all the victims, all the families that lost a loved one through senseless gun violence, including myself with the murder of my baby brother, Quentin Shaw. Let this be the last time. Let this be the last time. Let me say that again. Let this be the last time that we sit back and do nothing. And if y'all feel me, stand up and let's do something about it.
Give it up for the messenger one more time, y'all. Give it up for the messenger.